Good morning, good people. How is everybody doing on this Saturday morning? I want to talk about this because I feel like a lot of people are not talking about this in regards to the mayor run in New York City. Andrew Cuomo and Eric Adams. A lot of people are surprised that Zaran Mandami actually won to move on to run in the primary. But what I find very interesting is that no one seemed to be talking about Andrew Cuomo, Eric Adams, that these people were investigated. We know that Andrew Cuomo was the governor of New York, and he actually resigned because they were investigating him because there were 11 women that came out and said that he had sexual harassed them. Okay, so that was the reason why he ended up resigning, because if he didn't have anything to hide, why did he resign? Why not fight it? Okay, so that's one thing. And then Eric Adams, he didn't resign, of course, but they were investigating him on bribery, conspiracy, fraud, accepting valuable gifts, benefits, things of that nature, a host of things that was against him, that they were looking into him. But of course, when the Trump administration came in, they dropped it because they said something in regards to him needing to help with the immigration problem that they had in New York City. Okay? So, but what I find very interesting is that why no one is talking about the reason why Andrew Cuomo resigned, and then Eric Adams over here with all these charges, because from my understanding, those charges can be brought back up from what I've read and researched. But this is what I find very interesting, and I know I've said that 2 or 3 times now. But why do these political people, politicians, these narcissist men, white and black men, why do they feel like that they need to be in these type of positions? Because first of all, people came out and they voted for this man, Mandami. And why are people so surprised? Because I really feel like this day and time now, people were so bamboozled by the Trump administration that they voted for this fool over here. I feel like people are starting to have some sense in their head now, because right now, people should be looking at making a change, for getting someone in office that's going to make a difference, not the same old tired mess, because like we know, and I'm not in New York City, I'm just, this is my observation of it. But for Eric Adams and Andrew Cuomo to think that people want to see the same old mess from them, why would they think that they even have a chance of even running? So that lets me know that we are living in a society of where there are so many people that are just so dysfunctional. I think people like drama, dysfunctional things, dysfunctional people. If someone looks a certain way, because we know Andrew Cuomo, he's a very attractive white man, and some people may even think that Eric Adams is attractive, So people have a tendency to look at things in a different way, other than the way that they should be looking at, if that makes sense. I feel like these two men are nothing but a narcissist, addicted to power, and they have some dysfunctional ways about themselves, because if you had all of this going on prior to you getting back into a race, what makes you think that someone wants to vote for you and bring you back into office? That doesn't make sense to me. I understand why people would want to bring these type of people back into these positions where they should be helping people, but seem like they are doing other things on the side other than doing what the people voted them into office to do. It doesn't make sense. But these are the type of people that we have in office right now, these narcissists, these people that's addicted to power. I'm not surprised that this man, Zaran Mandami, actually won, because I feel like people are waking up and realizing that they don't want the same mess that's been going on in these states like New York City. Eric Adams, he cut a lot of things in New York City that pertains to family and all of that. So why would anyone would want to bring this man back into office? Because Andrew Cuomo, he did get a lot of votes, but it wasn't enough for him to just advance on. So that's the reason why he dropped out. But again, the mindset of these people to think that people want to see the same old mess that you did before. It doesn't make sense. There were 11 women that came out against him. Why would you want this type of person back into office? These people are just so delusional, but that's what we see in these political spaces. Men, women, black, white, they are just narcissists, and they in these positions just for power, nothing else, not to really help the American people. But I think with this man coming in now, he has a chance, and people are looking for a difference. So tell me what you guys think on this, because I think it's kind of ridiculous that people would even consider these two men back into these positions, or any type of political role, I should say. So you guys comment below and tell me what your thoughts are on this. And if you enjoyed this, check out my next video, because I think you will enjoy it.